If you guys watched the last video, you'll have seen this happened. Yes, it's empty. The 350Z has sold, but it's time to put a car back in here. Or you say something like, stop dancing, dickhead. But it's now time to fill that garage space with something I cannot wait to get stuck into. Ladies and gentlemen, let me reintroduce you to my Silvia S15. We're so back, baby. Over 2 years ago now, I had to put my Nissan Silvia S15 away into storage. I really didn't want to, but funds wouldn't allow me to fix it after some hard drift days. But finally, after shifting one of my other cars, we have enough money and time to get the car back ready. So today, I want to break down everything the car needs to get back skidding again. I hope you enjoy the video. Yes, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. But more importantly, if you're one of the people that voted on this poll just here, thank you even more. You guys have decided this is the video you want to see, so I'm bringing it to you. You guys voted, you wanted to see a rundown of the S15. Now the 350Z is gone. It gives us some time and money and effort to put into the two cars that I want to build the most. And today, we're going to be going over everything I want to change on this. Like I said, I am going to have to be quite quick. I have to be at the airport I have to leave for the airport in 40 minutes. So we have to do this really quick. I have to also run Finn to my mum's house. So, S15 time again. What does it need? What do I want to do to it? What is the end goal? And what is the plan right now? Let's jump in. If this is your first video, I've had the Civic since I was 21. I've had the Silvia since I was 26, I think, 27. And I've had the M3 since I was 28. So I've had them cars, yeah, a long time. I'm 35 now, so I'm getting old. I wanted to give you a rundown of everything that this car needs before we talk any more about the future. So first off, let's start mechanically. What does this car need? Number one, I need to fit a race battery in this car because I've been using a little tiny battery, unless we get another one of those for now, but I'd like to put a race battery in there somewhere proper. That is definitely a goal. I've got an Odyssey battery here, but that was gonna go in the Civic. So I need to make a decision what one gets that one or I just buy another one. Other than that, mechanically wise, engine wise, running wise, it's pretty good. And I have a little bit of a rule now I'm older, whereas if it's running good, we don't take the engine out, we don't unplug anything, we just keep it running. So it needs a good service, which is a very easy job to do on this because we've had the oil filter relocated. Very easy job. So it's going to be getting some love service-wise, and it's also going to get new battery. Next thing it needs. Ideally, in here, on the interior, I would like to fit another Recaro seat. Now, I have a Duffy old red one up there, but I tried to buy another one recently. Unfortunately, it was a Facebook Marketplace deal, and the guy just didn't reply to me after we chatted for a little bit. It was a shame. I would have definitely bought it, but I'd like to get another Recaro for the passenger seat, because that Bride is very old and very small. I'd also need to fit my Vertex wheel. I just prefer the deep dish of the Vertex wheel over any, not just this LZ one, over any of them, the other ones I have. That is definitely, I prefer the deeper dish on the wheel. Basically, interior-wise, I'd like to tidy up the colouring. That's all old and tired now as well. I'd like to take them out, redo them a little bit, and just give it a little bit of a redo, because I did them years ago, and it's got a lot of dirty handprints all over it and stuff like that. And there could be a little bit of spraying that needs redone on the roll cage, but it's very, very simple. Wise, it's got a little bit of rust showing up here, which seems kind of common on these. I don't know whether these have been replaced before badly, and that's just where it is. But I don't want this to get too bad, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. I'm also going to be taking the livery off the car. Number one, I did only do it for one event. That was always the plan, for one event, but that was the event that kind of killed the car and, well, killed my enthusiasm for using it because it broke so much at the event. Just gearboxes and diffs and all that sort of stuff, wheel bearings, and it just needed some love, which is where we're at now. We're at the time where we have the time and the money, finally, to give this car a little bit of love. So I want to just also say real quick, for you guys watching, thank you so much. The channel's now monetized, so you will get adverts on here unless you have an ad blocker or you use YouTube Premium. But it does mean we will slowly start earning a little bit of money out of this. Also, we have a sale on 621.com. Huge sale on all the t-shirts, hats, everything. I've got new stuff coming very soon. I'm very, very excited. And we're trying again. I can't wait to get back behind the booth and meet all you guys at events and stuff. But back to the Silvia. Livery is going to come off. I need to get new front wings. These are utterly destroyed at this point, and they've lost all their shape around here. They won't hold indicators in, which is one of the main reasons I'm struggling to get an MOT on it, and I've ripped all the wiring out. So that is another little job to do on the car to get it back running, really, because I want to make it a street car again that I drift. That is kind of the whole point of this. I want a car I can take to meets and stuff like that, that is a Japanese car, and I have a really cool Japanese car that at the moment only needs a little bit of love and a little bit of money spending on it to get it where it needs to go. So sorry, by the way, I am so sweaty. It is so hot down here. I'm wearing trousers because I find airplanes get really cold with the aircon, and we're going to Latvia, so it's a bit of a flight. So I wanted to make sure I'm warm, but I am sweating absolute buckets in here because it is very hot down the unit. But back to the car. So one of the things I desperately need to change on the Silvia is these wheel bearings. I've already got them. They're here. I just need to change them. I need to go find somewhere with a press. Maybe Ian will let me use his, but I want to do most of the work on this car this time. So I don't want to send it off to places. This is a huge perk of a Silvia, is that they are so much easier and so much more enjoyable to work on than the Z. So you're going to see me a lot more hands-on this car, because it doesn't make me want to kill myself 95% of the time when I'm playing with it. So that's great news. And there is a big major issue with the car as well, which we're going to be tackling very soon in a couple of videos. Now, I don't want to draw it out. I don't know whether I'm going to film the whole thing as a video, so it's going to take a little while in between before I post it, or if we post removing the parts and taking it to the place and then getting the update once it's done. Let me know. Maybe we'll do another poll. I like you guys being more interactive with the channel this time around. So, because obviously it is mainly just going to be me down here, I want you guys to be my friends in the garage with me. The big main thing this car needs is a diff rebuild or a new diff. Basically, the cups move so drastically now, and I know in two-way diffs they do move a little bit, but this is like drastic. So I'm going to get it out, I'm going to get it to Garage D, and we're going to let them work their magic on it, and I'm just going to give them my card and say thank you once they take money off me. I'm going to Garage D because I feel like they will have expert knowledge on the chassis. They just know these cars, and they've known these cars for a very, 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 very long time. But then, that will get us skidding again. So the main jobs are, remove the livery, because we don't need an MOT to go and skid it. Remove the livery, put my wheels back on. These wheels are going to be up for sale, by the way. If anybody's interested, they're 18. I don't know the offsets or the widths yet. I need to take them off this and measure, but they fit amazing on the 350Z. So they're that sort of size. So we're going to put my wheels back on it, take the livery off, take out some of the interior and repaint that. Probably a different color. I've done the fluorescent yellow now for a long time, and I wouldn't mind just changing it up a little bit. Get the diff out, get that to Garage D, get a new diff, and see what other trinkets they might have up there that we can spend a little bit of money on. And then I've also need to sort out some of the bodywork, just a little bit. Like, everything's a bit shit, everything's a bit broken, a bit smashed up, but that's a bit of a problem as well. There, that's probably the main problem, but we can stitch that up together, I think. So, engine bay wise, like I said, new batteries needed. That is where the old one lived. You can see it's kind of rusty in here now. I do want to get the car to Ian to have him do the tubbing on the arches at some point, but right now that is not priority. Priority is clean it up, get the diff fixed. That's going to be where the majority of the money goes. Give it a service. This car is so beautiful. I love this DY engine. It's one of my favorite things I've ever bought, if I'm honest. For cars anyway, it's absolutely awesome. Got the sick as well, top secret oil cap. That was very expensive. I don't know why I bought that. It was a bit of a, well, the car works, let's do it. It is going to need some tidying up at some point, but we're not too worried about it right now. In my head, I keep just saying, like, it's a drift car. Don't go and cut it all up and fix it until you crash it. I know that's an awful way to think, but I've also got the Origin Labo front headlight covers, and we need to make new brackets for that. For the most part, we're probably going to be drifting with the blue headlights. I've got a spare set up there to re-lens at some point that no one seems to want to buy, so we're just going to re-lens those. That's kind of where we're at with the car. Obviously have plans I want to do with it, but I don't want to talk too much nonsense in case we get sidetracked with another build that is about to be undertaken that I might have bought some very expensive parts for that are going to make you lot very happy if you're Honda people. So now I'm asking for your belief in me in this YouTube. I know this is my second time round at it, but we have done big builds before, this being one of them. We've also got bits to do on the M3. So we've got 3 cars I really, really love that we're going to be working on. And we're also going to be breaking this MX-5 for parts. So if anybody has an MX-5 and needs some bits, please hit me up. I'm going to be taking this all apart. I might even live stream it or do a video or do both. So we're going to have to just rip it to bits. Basically, the rust was way worse than I anticipated. And I'll be honest, I don't want a full build on it. So we're just going to rip it to bits, and hopefully that can fund a little bit of the Civic and a little bit of the Silvia, and we can get back out drifting this year, and then next year attacking tracks once again with this. I'm very, very excited. I'm checking my watch because I've got to go to the airport. I don't want to miss my flight, but it is, for the most part, very exciting times here, back in the garage in Essex, and back with me, Adam Ivell at 621. So I want to say thank you. Please hit subscribe. Also, please check out the Patreon. It's going to be free. I'm uploading free content on there, and you can join the little chat on there. It's just a nice place that I can upload more waffly, kind of getting your opinion type pieces over on a Patreon account where it doesn't disrupt the uploads of YouTube. It's a great place to be, and like I said, it's free. There are benefits if you sign up though, but it's free. That's kind of like the main thing I'm looking for. Also, if you have a Recaro pole position in black or 2 blue seats, hit me up. Be very interested. But yeah, thank you very much. I'll see you guys very soon in another video. I can't wait. I've been keeping quiet a little bit about the Civic because we need to do one of these videos for that car. So if you want to see that, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you when I'm back from Latvia. And I can't wait to start getting stuck into this. Woo! Okay, video done. Video done. Whoa, let's go, baby. To the airport. Peace, people. Peace.